In a distant kingdom, where the fog covered the mountains and secrets lay hidden among the shadows, there was once a young man named Victor Frankenstein. From his childhood, curiosity drove him to explore the depths of knowledge, yearning to unravel the mysteries of life itself. He was an avid student of nature, fascinated by the mechanisms that animated living beings. Over time, Victor immersed himself in the study of science, seeking to challenge the impossible limits that humanity had accepted for centuries. In his laboratory, only illuminated by candlelight and the murmurs of ancient books, he began his ambitious project, the creation of life. Gathering fragments from beyond the grave, he stitched together the remains of those who once had been, aspiring to give life to a new existence. One stormy night, as lightning illuminated the darkness, Victor finally achieved what seemed impossible. Before his eyes, the creature came to life, but upon confronting his creation, he experienced a terrifying revelation. The creature, a grotesque monster, was the manifestation of his own unchecked ambition. Horrified by his work, Victor fled, leaving his creation alone in a world that would reject it. The monster, awakening in a hostile world, felt loneliness and despair. Rejected by its creator and despised by humanity, it was forced to wander through the forests, its heart filled with pain and resentment. Over time, its desire to be accepted turned into a thirst for revenge against the man who had given it life, but also condemned it to misery. The story becomes a dance of tragedy between Victor and his creation. While the monster silently stalked, Victor found himself trapped in a tumultuous cycle of guilt and fear, unable to escape the consequences of his actions. One by one, Victor's loved ones fell, victims of the wrath unleashed by his own creation. Finally, the tension between creator and creature reached its climax in a heartbreaking confrontation. On the icy plains of the Arctic, far from civilization, they faced each other eye to eye. Victor, exhausted and filled with remorse, saw his own loneliness reflected in the monster's eyes. The one who had longed to be loved was now consumed by hatred and pain, seeking redemption through destruction. In their final encounter, both understood that their fates were irrevocably intertwined. As Victor succumbed to his guilt, the monster, devastated by its suffering, faced the bitter truth of its existence. Thus, amid desolation, both witnessed what it means to be human: struggle, love, rejection, and above all, the quest for belonging. And so, the story of Victor Frankenstein and his monster became a profound reflection on the dangers of unchecked ambition, reminding us that sometimes, in our eagerness to create and control, we can lose sight of what truly matters: connection with others and acceptance of our own humanity. Echoing in their lamentations was the eternal truth: in every act of creation, there is a shadow that must always be acknowledged. The end. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you enjoyed it. See you next time.